In the scorching desert kingdom of Alabasta, where golden sands stretched endlessly and the sun blazed like a fiery jewel, a terrible war had begun. The people, once united under their kind King Cobra, were now divided. A cruel man named Crocodile, who pretended to be a hero, had tricked everyone. He stole the rain clouds with secret machines and poisoned the wells, making the people believe their king was evil. Led by a young rebel named Koza, who had once been princess, Vivi's closest friend, the angry citizens marched toward the royal capital, Alabasta, to fight the king's army. Koza's heart ached as he raised his sword. He remembered playing with Vivi as children, chasing each other through date palm groves. But now his village was buried in sand, his father's farm destroyed by drought. The king must pay, he shouted, though deep down he wondered if he was making a mistake. High above the chaos, a guardian watched. Pell, the royal falcon warrior, soared on mighty wings. He worked for King Cobra and could transform into a giant falcon using his bird fruit powers. Pell had discovered Crocodile's worst secret, a gigantic bomb hidden under the city square. If it exploded, Alabasta would vanish in flames. Without hesitating, Pell dove toward the bomb. On the battlefield, King Cobra rushed into the storm of swords, shouting, "Stop fighting! We've all been deceived." But his voice was lost in the clang of metal. Koza saw the king's desperate face and froze. Was this truly a tyrant? His hand trembled as he lifted a white flag, trying to signal peace, but no one noticed. Meanwhile, Crocodile grinned wickedly in the shadows. He pressed a button, activating the bomb's timer. "Let this kingdom burn," he hissed, vanishing into a swirl of sand. Pell reached the bomb just as the timer turned red. With a mighty screech, he grabbed it in his talons and soared into the sky. "For Alabasta," he cried, flying higher than the palace towers. The bomb exploded in a blinding flash, lighting the desert like a second sun. Everyone stared at the fireball rebels, royal soldiers, even Crocodile. Tears streamed down Vivi's face as she whispered, "Pell." But then something fell from the smoke. It was Luffy, the straw-hatted pirate Crocodile had defeated days earlier. Pell, in his final act of courage, had saved Luffy too, hurling him back to the fight. Luffy crashed onto the battlefield, fists clenched. "I'll never forgive you, Crocodile," he roared.